Hi and welcome to Raw Urban Sessions. I'm your host, Crystal Mestrez, and today we're joined by singer-songwriter Laya LaRoche. How are you, my love?
I'm doing good, and you?
Okay. Now, Leia is a Staten Island native. She's trying to bring Staten Island back to the music game along with her team, Oceans 13. Now, tell our viewers a little bit about Oceans.
Well, we're a group of artists. We're all individual artists. We all work on our own projects, but we all do stick together. We like to work together, and it's really it's a support system. It's a movement. We all kind of scratch each other's backs.
Now, you're the singer. Now, what else is there? There's rappers. There's what?
There's rappers. We do have some musicians, as well as models and things of that sort. So it's almost like just an entertainment group. We try to bring as many aspects of entertainment to the table. It's pretty much Oceans. We ride the wave.
Ride the wave. Now, a lot of singers could say that they've been singing their whole life, but not a lot of people could say that they've been raised in the craft. Now, your father is
He's a theatrical performer. He sings. He not so much anymore, but before I was born and when I was younger, he did a lot of work as far as musicals, singing, acting, just the whole kind of triple threat. He did the whole ballet thing.
Wow.
Yeah, even some puppeteering. So I was always in the environment where he encouraged me to sing. It wasn't something that was forced on me, but he saw it in me very early, and always kind of pushed for it. So it did help to have that kind of support system, as far as singing.
Now, what about your mom?
My mother, she's a visual artist. Right now, her medium is polymer clay. But she started with painting. She also went to high school for the arts when she was younger. But she's always the visual arts aspect has always been in my family, as far as on her end. So just being in that artistic environment, being able to create and express myself in any kind of creative way and be supported in that was very beneficial.
And it was okay for you to be different because your style alone is not, we could say, conventional to every other artist that's out there.
Yes.
So explain that, like black lipstick, everything else.
I feel as though in general and in almost all aspects of my life, I see myself separate from the masses, and I like to differentiate myself from especially other female artists. Because just aside from my look, I also like to write and create music that doesn't necessarily sound or fit the typical female singer or R&B singer mold, because I feel as though I'm not just a brand or anything like that. I'm me. I'm an individual, and I try to express that in just about any way that I can. So of course, first it would be visually. So,
exactly.
Now
I saw a really fly YouTube video of you talking about Aaliyah and how she's influenced you and how different she is. Now, actually, yesterday was her birthday.
Yeah.
So if she would have still been alive, she would have been 33 years old, and it's crazy that she died over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now, if she was still alive and she was still in the game, how different do you think everything would be?
I think she definitely would have pushed the envelope, or kind of opened up people's minds and ideas as to what a female artist is. I feel like her last album was edgy. It was a slight bit darker than most R&B singers at the time, and I remember I was initially very drawn to that, and to this day it's still an album that I play.
Yeah, it's beyond its time. Even if some of the singles came out now, it would still be on
exactly
the top.
They're classic and they're timeless, and that to me is just good music. That's exactly what it is. It's good music. And I just feel, as far as, she did as far as her image, she did push to not. She wasn't always very girly. I mean, she did the whole, the baggy jeans, and
yes.
the whole kind of tomboyish look. So, she definitely did kind of push the envelope a bit, and I've always admired that, and in some ways wish to almost emulate that same thing. I mean, in my own way, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But, I appreciate her as an artist and what she's done for the industry.
Okay, now another thing that I saw on your Facebook page, you said if you sing it, you wrote it. Now, going into your next song, you write all your music?
Yes. Like I said, if you hear me sing it, I wrote it. So, yes, I write everything that I put out, and I try to keep it that way, because I feel then it's personal. And if people relate to a song that they hear me singing, I know that they're relating to a situation that I've been in. Because I write from the heart.
Right.
Whatever it is I'm experiencing, it'll come out in my music. So I feel at times it's good because I'm into the song a bit more. And then when people appreciate it, it's so much more special to me.
Exactly. But you don't feel that, sometimes you're scared of it being too personal?
No. I can say maybe at one point in my life I was a bit nervous,
right,
about it and what certain people may think. Because when you write something that is personal to you, I guess initially the people around you tend to question, what was that about? Where did that come from? And I used to be a bit nervous about that, but I learned to just let it go because good music comes from real life. So it was just kind of one of those things where I kind of just had to let that stigma go and just be myself.
This is your girl, Laya LaRoche, performing Banging on Your Front Door.
Drink, then so what? Gonna take more than a Henny to fill me up. You got a place, then oh none. Cause my followers gon' need a place to go, but might leave the state in your grill. Cause I'ma let you know really just how I feel. Get with the fake or get real. I'll be trying though to let you know that they will be
banging at your front door. Said I'll be bang, bang, banging at your front door. Said I'll be bang, bang, banging at your front door. Said I'll be bang, bang, banging at your front door. Said I'll be bang, bang, banging at your front door. Said I'll be bang, bang, banging at your front door. Said I'll be bang, bang, banging at your.
You wanna taste and pull up, cause we got 1 and 3 ready to fill your cup. You wanna hate, then show up. Come and see, I guarantee to make the bass bump. Go on and hate if you will. Got the boys up on me, Abby, from how I kill. Get with the fake, gon' get real. Here's a rocket from the night, baby, we still
banging at your front door.
We still be
bang, bang, banging at your front door. Bang, bang, banging at your front door. Bang, bang, banging at your, banging at your, banging at your front door.
I be banging at your front door.
Bang, bang, banging at your front door. Bang, bang, banging at your, banging at your.
And we're back. She just performed Banging on Your Front Door. Now tell everybody, what was your inspiration by that song?
It was kind of my way of, I guess, getting the attention of the world or the industry, I guess. Banging at your front door. It's like, I'm here, listen to me. I want you to see me. I want you to notice me, and everything that I'm doing. So it's like, I'm banging at your front door. And, so, I mean, it's really just kind of just, a call and just, and I'm still even being a bit obnoxious with it. And it was a line I said, if you got a place, then open up, because my followers are going to need a place to go buck, because I want people to hear me. I want them to let me in. So that's pretty much the feeling, the whole kind of concept behind that song.
Now you're telling people you want them to accept you or let you into their world. Why are you so different from everybody else as far as artist-wise?
'Cause I'm myself.
You're not scared of being yourself.
Yeah,
That's the best part of it. That's what I find so dope about you.
I'm not afraid to be myself, and there's a lot of pressure as a female artist, really, and it doesn't make a difference really what genre of music you're making, but just as a female artist in general, there's a lot of pressure to be a certain way, to say certain things, and to look a certain way, to act a certain way, and I just don't necessarily believe in that itself. I believe in, just being who you are as an artist, because that's what makes you an artist. You're not really an artist if you're just doing
singing other people's music.
Exactly. Or you're
doesn't
just
make
being,
sense.
Yeah,
a puppet.
Exactly. You're being told what to do, so I've always been a bit rebellious, and I hate being told what to do. So with my music, that's like one of the biggest things. Sometimes people, they may not like certain songs, but that's with like anything and any kind of music. You're gonna have some people who are gonna like some stuff, and I have some people who don't like some stuff. I have some songs where I'm doing a bit more rapping than I am singing. And you have people who, some gravitate towards the singing, some gravitate towards the rapping, some like both. But I dish it all out because it's all a part of me.
Diversity.
Yeah.
Now, all these songs are off your new album or mixtape that's coming out, Let Them Eat Cake. Now,
Yeah.
what was the inspiration about that title, and what does it mean?
Okay. Let Them Eat Cake is a quote. It's a French quote from Queen Marie Antoinette, and the whole thing. The way I looked at it, or the way I tried to play it, is as far as being an artist from Staten Island, and a female artist from Staten Island, there really isn't very much at all really coming from the island.
Yep.
So, and I figured I wanted to call it Let Them Eat Cake, because I look at the tape and my music like as a treat. So I feel like, here, take this, eat cake. It's like dessert, like, taste this, because, there's so much more to be coming after that, so it's just kind of, it's just kind of something to just kind of throw at the people and let them notice, here, this is something from Staten Island that's good. It's sweet. It's everything that you want, everything that you need, everything you've been waiting for, so it's kind of just like, here, let them eat cake.
And when is that coming out?
April 20th. That's 4/20 of this
2012.
year. Yes.
All right, so you guys need to look for that. Now, the next song Miss Leia is going to be performing is It's You.
See you walking away, I can't stay here to see you walking away, babe. Beating you up until you beat me up. I do admit I joke a bit when I be seeing you strut, but enough, you know what, I've been gon' keep it in trust. So I refrain from making fuss, cause I ain't giving you look on my face, I can't face you. Crazed actions I display in your place. With one look, I'm displaced. It's not me. Real, I should have replaced it from see you walking my way. I can't play it cool. Hear you calling my name, baby. Frontin' is such, keep me from missing you much. I do admit I throw a fit when I ain't feeling in touch, but enough, you know what, can't hold to keep it above. And for you I would knuckle up to any hoe that ain't done. See on the face, on my face, I display, yeah, I'm displaced, it's not me. I should have repaid. Yeah.
ThoseTracks.net.
And we're back. That was one of my favorite songs as far as on the mixtape itself. Now, tell our viewers a little bit about that one.
That song was really the whole vibe and the whole feeling of that song is basically almost being starstruck or just kind of sprung off of a certain individual, and you know, when they come around, you get those nervous feelings. You know, you may do something really stupid or say something stupid or funny because you know you like the person that much. You know, and one of the opening lines was, see you walking away. I can't stay here to see you walking away. And it's just kind of like those things where, like, you know, you see the person and, you know, you get excited, and then, you know, whether they have to go or they have to do something, and it's just that feeling like, you know, you don't want them to leave, you know, and you just, you know, it's just the whole kind of love sprung kind of feeling. So, you know, that was really the inspiration for that.
Now,
one.
is that about a particular person, or you just...
Oh, I mean, I write everything based on my life. So, but yeah, I mean...
Not too much detail in that.
No, I mean, not too much detail, but everything that I write it always stems from something that I've experienced. So it's definitely something that's in here. So, yeah.
Now, before you joined Ocean's 13, you was part of another team called Loyal Society. Mm-hmm. Now, not to get into too much detail like before, why did you make that transition? What made you make that change?
It was nothing personal. I'm still really good friends and really cool with the members of the other team. But it was strictly as far as like business and music and getting things done. I really wasn't working. I really wasn't moving as
like you wanted.
Yeah, I wasn't really getting as many things done as I wanted to. And as far as with Ocean's 13, pretty much almost the whole team I was already friends with, and you know we always vibed out really well, and you know just as far as a group chemistry, we were always very cool. So it was, and they were very motivated. Right. You know, everybody in the team is very motivated. They're very, you know, determined, and you know, they're excited about what they do.
You're doing.
And I felt better to be surrounded in that environment with people who liked what they did, were determined and motivated just as much as I was. So, you know, that's what really kind of pushed me to make the move.
Well, the move turned out to be one of the best things she did, because when you joined Oceans, you debuted on your first album, my first single, and you did your first video called Hype Mode. Yeah. And then that video did over 1,200 views in a week, which is impressive.
Yeah.
You know, because you guys are pushing yourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really exciting. I mean, shooting the video was
amazing.
It was a ball. We had a lot of fun.
They're in the pool hall. They're over here shooting pool, drinking. She's over here with this little shorts and these tights, smoking a cigar. It is really, really, really fly.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Now, in that song, you're with an artist. His name is Fluky.
Yeah.
Now, according to a lot of blogs that I've read, he's like one of the hottest unsigned artists in Staten Island. Yeah. Now, tell us a little bit about him.
I mean, he's just dope. He's a dope artist. I've known him from when he was in TRP with Ty, and you know, it's like I originally knew Ty first, so I kind of knew of them since like in high school, and I was always a fan, you know, because they're both very skilled, but Fluky, I mean, he's a dope rapper, you know, and I'd always look forward to working with him or doing like a track or something with him. So, you know, it's kind of funny how the odds are now, you know, we're in the same group together, and you know, we get to work together as much as we do. So it's great. And I mean, he's like a big brother to me, you know. He looks out for me. He gives me advice, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I remember the first time I went to sing in front of him, I was nervous. I was very nervous. I had never gotten a chance to actually like sing anything. And like I said, everything I sing, I write myself. So
So you were scared, like, if you're gonna make that cut, if he was gonna think that
it was
you
like not
dope.
only just my singing ability, but you know, as far as lyrically, because you know, he's a great writer himself. So it was just like, you know, I wanted to be respected in the way that I respected him as an artist. And I mean, but it turned out great. And like I said, I mean, he's like my big brother.
Now you guys, a family, all those nerves were nothing.
Yeah, now it's nothing. Now it's like,
Fluky, who's Fluky?
Yeah, but yeah, he's making a lot of noise on the island himself.
And that's good.
So, yeah.
Now, Hype Mode is on 13 and Nothing. And is 13 and Nothing a mixtape that's coming out soon, or has it come out already?
It's come out. It dropped actually this past Friday the 13th of this month. And yeah, I mean,
you have more songs on that album, right, that we could look forward to? Or?
Yes. There are some more songs on there that I'm featured on. There's one track that's all my own. But you'll definitely hear me throughout the tape, even within the tags on the tape. You know, if you hear a girl saying, you know, 13 to nothing, you know, that's me. So, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, look out for that, 13 to nothing, you know, presented by Ocean's 13. It's a dope tape. So, you know.
Unfortunately, Fluky couldn't be here to perform Hype Mode with Leia, but we made it so that she's going to perform a little verse from the song. Now, Leia just finished performing Hype Mode. Now, a lot of people could say that that sounds like Tightrope by Janelle Monáe. You guys were inspired by that record. Now, what made you guys say, okay, we're going to swag that out with some Ocean's 13 swag? What made you pick that record?
Actually, funny enough, it had nothing to do with either me nor Fluky. It really was our manager, really the nucleus of the team, Simply Soulful. And he always comes up with these what seemed to be crazy ideas at the first time, and
they turn out to be the best.
Yeah, they always turn out to work out really well. So, you know, he kind of brought it to us, and you know, I know when he brought it to me, you know, he was like, look, I want you to write something to this. I want you to do this track. I know it's not really your cup of tea, you know, but like, I just want you to do it. Like, just trust me, just write whatever it is, do what you do, you know. And it just turned out to be a great song. You know, people really seemed to like it and gravitate towards it. And then we did the video, and the video was awesome. So, you know, but, you know, had nothing to do with me.
Nothing. You was like, I like this song.
I was like, okay, all right, like I'll write to it.
You guys had a Diddy and Biggie moment right there, like, yo, why this song? He's
exactly
like, yo, I'm telling you, if you get this song, you gonna make some hit.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Now, I don't mean to put you on the spot, and I love your voice, and everybody who's watching all these performances could really say that, yo, this girl could sing. No, she could sing. It's not sing, she could sing. Now, if I put you on the spot to ask you to sing some a cappella, you think you can do that for us?
Yeah, sure. You know, how can I say no to you?
Okay, but before you do that, tell everybody how they could reach you. Twitter, Facebook, what do you got?
You guys can get a hold of me on Twitter at Leia Face. That's Laya Face. And really, that's pretty much where I dish out all my information. You know, any shows I have coming up, videos, performances, any music that I'm dropping. You'll definitely, you know, be able to get all that information from my Twitter.
Okay, and as far as reaching out to you for performances, like they could reach oceans13@gmail.com.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So make sure you check that out, and if you want to book her for any shows, you hit up her manager, Sofal, and he will definitely let you know what to do. Now, Leia, she's about to hit us with some acapellas and bless us with her vocals. What song is this that you're gonna do?
This one is called Manipulation.
And any inspiration behind this one specifically?
Or
Or it's just in total, like manipulated by just people in total?
no, it's almost, I guess, a manipulation of emotions.
Of emotions.
Yeah, and you know, just, you know, I'll sing it for you guys. You know, listen very closely to the words.
So somebody broke your heart?
It's something like that.
Some person. All right. Now this is Leia performing Manipulation a cappella. Until next time, I'm your host, Crystal Mestrez. You've been watching Raw.
You took my hand and I began to fall again. I didn't plan you. How could I ever refuse a selfless man with no intent of harming when I couldn't let you win, but I had no heart to give. But then the rain formed so surprisingly warm. But this path that you on, I just can't bear to join you. How could I ever ask you to choose? 'Cause when you got one and continue to run, can't confess what you done, I just can't be that one. Rushing our love to be the sun. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Sometimes I cry.